So how did we go from this to this? Well, we sold everything, including this, quit our jobs, and purchased a sailboat. We named her Saltwater Lanai. Lanai is the Hawaiian word for porch, our saltwater porch to the world. Come along with us as we learn about cultures, hold creatures we've never held, and grow as a family. All the while meeting new challenges along the way, and leaving it cleaner than we found it. This is your personal invitation to join our adventure.
Hop on in,
strap on your seatbelt,
and get ready for an adventure.
Isn't that epic? We're going over to the town, city, whatever, the town, to get some fuel
and hot cocoa.
And maybe hot cocoa.
So the Riley Dream Team has performed another successful Medmore without any damage. This is here in Patmos, in the city of Scala. We're gonna do some grocery shopping, and we took on fuel, 120 liters.
Hot cocoa.
Groceries, bread, fruit.
What are we doing, Maddie?
Good early morning. It's a beautiful morning this morning. We're up early to try and get out of this area of Greece. We're trying to head farther to the southwest and eventually end up at the Corinth Canal, or go around the bottom of the Penelopes? No. Yeah, whatever they're called. It's too early in the morning to think. So we're getting going early this morning, but it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be winds about 25 knots, so it'll be a little bumpy. The waves will be supposed to be under 2 meters, and it'll be a beam reach the whole way. Predict wind shows, so forecasts all pretty much agree. All right, it's 8:30 in the morning. We're off to a little later start, trying to decide which limb we want to amputate. That's like the decision, because it's like going to be really rough one way, really rough another way, but the dividends will pay off later on when we do a larger passage. So we're just trying to weigh all those things. So right now we're just speeding up to get around to the north side of the island, and then we'll start a beam reach. Becca's in her sailing position. Liz is in her sailing position. Jen's in her sailing position. Going around this island and over to this island, Milos. We've been there before in the winter time, but we're doing it in the summertime now. So we're going to do a little scenery, and then we'll plan our next leg from there.
Hey, so we're on a passage right now from the island of Elafonisi to Milos. It's going to take a good portion of the day, and how we prepare for these longer passages is we make sure those who are susceptible to seasickness get some medicine or a patch on, or get settled up in the cockpit to lay down. We also button up all the, so right here, this is a lock for the fridge. We make sure that's nice and locked, and all these little buttons are closed. And Vince is upstairs steering. 2 of the girls are sleeping. 1 is here on the couch reading a book, because that's her way of dealing with passage, and she likes to read. And then even though I've got a patch on, wait, no, it's this side, I still get sick, I still get very tired, so I tend to lay down in the bedroom. And then if I get really sick, I'll go upstairs to get some fresh air. And yeah, so today's passage should be somewhere between 8 and 10 hours. The waves are a little big. The wind is 25, a little heavier than we like to sail in, but heavier winds are coming tomorrow. So we decided to get ahead of that a little bit.
Oh, this is showing people how tiny the dock is. This is our cozy little dock, made of rusty steel and old wood.
Without a glimpse of the light, worn and tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never be I see you broken and bleed.
Well, good early morning. Thanks for being with us. We're headed out of Milos to begin our journey around the Peloponnese. So as you look at it, we're going to head southwest down to a point called Elafonisi, or near there. That's where we stayed during the winter when we came over this way, so maybe we'll be able to enjoy the beautiful sandy beach and the water this time a little better. But yeah, this begins our journey in earnest to make our first multi-day passage over to Italy. It'll take about 2.5 days to go from the west coast of Greece to the part of Italy we're going to, Catania or Syracuse. And then yeah, explore a little bit of Italy. Lisa wants to go to Pompeii to see the ruins of Pompeii. So we'll probably head up that way before we head to Tunisia to start resetting our Schengen clock so we get a little time in Spain, then Morocco and Tangiers. So yeah, that's the plan. You know, it always changes because of weather. We go where the winds want us to go, and that's why we're actually planning on headed to the Corinth Canal, and our buddy boat messaged us and said, hey, we're thinking of going back through the Peloponnese because the winds have shifted and the Corinth Canal is going to be a long motor. So that's why we're going this way. So we're just motoring upwind to get out of the big bay of Milos, and then we'll be headed southwest.
One more drive with every star. We are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head.
So here we are in beautiful Elafonisi island. It's an island, a bay here in Greece. It's a beautiful evening. We just watched a great sunset, getting ready to sit down and have dinner. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, and we miss you all, love you, and thanks for watching.
Love ya.
You'll find us where the sea